Portland Sea Dogs have long been recognized as one of the most popular minor league baseball teams in the country and some of the best-selling merchandise in minor league sports. Now Portland has been named the #1 minor league sports market in the country for 2024 by Sports Business Journal. In 2022, Portland ranked number 118 on the list before rising to the top this year. Portland features a vibrant minor league sports scene with the Sea Dogs, Maine Celtics, Maine Mariners, and the Portland Hearts of Pine.